Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I thought I would take you guys antique shopping with me. It's been a while since I've been antique shopping. I wanted to look at a couple new pieces for my home, so I thought I would take you guys along with me. Make sure you stick around. I will be sharing what I brought home with me at the end of this video. And also a huge thank you to StoryWorth for sponsoring today's video. If you haven't found me on Instagram, you can find me at Valerie Aguiar, where I share a lot of fun and behind the scenes there too. Okay, so jumping right into our antique shopping. So this is one of my favorite antique malls. There are a ton of vendors in this place, so there's a lot to look at. You could literally spend hours upon hours in this store. It's so big and it's really cool because everybody has their own different little sections. So lots of different styles here. I loved that platter. I thought it was really pretty. It was very heavy, so I didn't want to take a chance in breaking it, but I also loved that little flatware box. I think it was about $20. Just the texture on it for kind of like a styling piece. I thought it was a really pretty textured box. So a lot of times when I am antiquing, I like to look for little accent pieces and things that will accentuate the home. Also, furniture is another really good thing to keep an eye out for. Antique stores can tend to be a little bit on the pricier side, but you can find things that are reasonable too. This little mission style table was so adorable for $125. It has so much character. A lot of people would frown upon refinishing that or sanding it. I might take a sander to that if I got that, but it is a really pretty table. I also like to keep an eye out for styling type pieces. I use a lot of that type of stuff in videos and things like that, so it's always fun to just have an eye out for those types of things. This is a really cute dough bowl. If you come across these are really fun for like little moss balls, or you could DIY a little moss bowl. Another thing I like to look for are architectural type details. This is actually a fireplace screen. I love the detailing on it. I feel like it's really pretty. And it's little details like this that will fit into your style of home that really set your home apart. This gorgeous European style pot. I love the color. I love all of the patina on it. This is a really great piece. So does anybody have an obsession with looking at old photos? I am always stopping and admiring old photos. I love the black and white photos. They're just so classic. So a fun way I found to preserve photos and memories while giving a beautiful gift is through StoryWorth. This is one of Brandon's Father's Day gifts. So the way that it works is you gift StoryWorth to a loved one, and each week they'll get an email with a really unique and special question. They answer it, and over the course of a year, StoryWorth will compile all of the questions, answers, and photos of your choice into a book. I'm excited to have a beautiful keepsake that can also be passed down to our boys, and then they can enjoy the memories as they grow too. This can be a really special gift for a loved one. I love that you can include your own photos, and StoryWorth provides really cool, thought-provoking questions like, what's some of the best advice your father gave to you? I also love that they offer a neutral tone book for our neutral decor enthusiasts out there. With StoryWorth, you not only provide a beautiful and memorable gift, but it's a fun way to learn and connect with your loved ones over their memories too. If you're looking for a special Father's Day gift, be sure to visit storyworth.com/Valerie and save $10 on your first purchase today. Finding these Crocs are very common now in antique stores. This one was $150. It was a really large size, but what I loved about this one, it looks almost like it has pink stripes, but they were kind of like a brownish, and it was in really good condition. A lot of times they're pretty beat up, but that one was really great condition. If you can see those 4 claw feet, the 2 white and then the 2 brown, I thought those were so gorgeous for a clawfoot tub. They had a lot of these really neat carved boxes. I am a sucker for a wooden box. You can put stuff in it, right? Now for like nightstand, shelving, you can always use an empty box. This table felt really old. I am assuming it was. I don't think there was a date on there, for $3.95. And that top looks like marble. It was not. It was like very old wood, so the drawer wouldn't open, but they have a lot of these like French little trunks too. These are always super cute. They had a few of these wood mortar and pestle bowls. These are always really fun for styling, kitchen, shelving. This one was a really pretty wood tone too. Lots of antique bread boards and cutting boards. There is a plethora of them here. My kitchen is so small. I always wish that I had a bigger kitchen and more shelving and lots of fun stuff like that. This bowl would be gorgeous on a really pretty island. I can see it in my head, although it was $189. It was very cool though. So this little tray was also super cool. So I had to like stop and look up close, like what is that? So if you look really close, it's actually pressed like a grass, and then there's also real butterflies. I don't know if that grosses you out. I think it's super cool and they're gorgeous. Really cool. I had to get these baskets. That basket was massive. Really, really neat. I always love a wooden bowl, and especially when it is filled with antique bells. I loved these. These were only $10 a piece. So this corner got me. I love that little vintage pink. I believe it's a radio. Let me know in the comments below if you know if that's a radio. I loved that little pink radio. And then the little jewelry box right in front of it. It was kind of like a tin type, but in really good condition. So I'm not sure if it's vintage, but it was still really cute together. These were so pretty. They had several of them from this artist, and these are vintage oil paintings. So pretty, although I liked the frames more, I have to say, more than the art, but still really pretty. I always have my eyes out for vintage pots, pottery, those types of things, although I almost scooped these up. However, these are not vintage. I believe they're kind of like a replica because they said made in China on the bottom, so they almost got me. But these also look really cute in a kitchen or a little window with an olive tree. A really cute plant. You can never go wrong with a vintage pot and a plant. This picture was also really fun. Things like this you can also utilize with utensils in the kitchen. This super pretty marble little lazy Susan. So I loved this table, the turned legs, the marble top, and the marble was in really good condition. No yellowing. This would be a really great table, although I don't know if it was for sale. And this little pair of marble and stone horse bookends, I had to get those out of the case. Those were so pretty. I don't see vintage rugs very often in this place, at least anything that's not worth videoing, but this one was huge. I don't even know what size rug this was, but it was really pretty colors. Do you guys ever stop and check out the vintage clothes? I usually will thumb through them. This sweater was really pretty, super soft, although I didn't like the purple kind of glitter in there. What I liked about it was the neckline and also that kind of puff sleeve. I thought it was just a really cute kind of classic sweater, minus the glitter. Vintage books are always something to keep an eye out for. Those are always really neat as well. Those ones are huge. They're vintage New York Times books. The trunk that they are sitting on is also really cool. It looked like it had the original little knobs on the top and then that little keyhole, super cute little vintage piece. And this was a little odd, but it was really, really pretty. It was almost like a tree stump. I am not really sure. I was thinking for more of like a sculptural type piece, although it was completely hollowed out. If you could make that into some type of table base or even like a rustic pillar for a sculptural type piece, really, really pretty. I have been seeing a lot of these little turned leg side tables popping up on Instagram. They're kind of trending right now, very popular and super cute. This little basket reminded me of the Studio McGee little wicker basket that's at Target right now, but this is a vintage one. It was only 14 bucks. I thought it was really cute, kind of cool colors. This is one of my favorite vendors in the whole antique mall. She always has the prettiest pieces. It is a little sparse, so I bet she needs to restock soon, but she always has the prettiest little Parisian type things in her little spot. Isn't this the prettiest little vintage basket? I can totally see this in a really cute laundry room or a bathroom styled with some towels. I love that she put lavender in it, and it has that little hint of purple on the side. So I ended up bringing the horse bookends home with me. I could not leave these at the store. They are too gorgeous. Solid marble. I think the bottom might be a dark marble. I'm not sure, but they are gorgeous. I also brought home the vintage basket that was holding the lavender. I love this idea for a laundry room or a bathroom. It's just a nice little vintage touch and add a little bit of texture in there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this shopping trip. Let me know in the comments below if you saw something that you loved, and I will catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching.